In the 2025-26 tax year, HM Revenue and Customs processed over 1.2 million national insurance refund claims. The average payout was £450. But if you hold multiple jobs or mix freelance work with a salary, the amount you are owed is likely much higher. I'm your host from My Tax Accountant, or MTA, and today we are answering a very specific question. Can you claim back overpaid national insurance? To understand why these overpayments happen, we have to look at how the tax is collected. Income tax accumulates over the entire year, allowing the system to track your total earnings. National insurance, however, is calculated in strict isolation, per pay period. When you work two jobs, your employers do not share payroll data. They each deduct national insurance based solely on what they pay you, completely ignoring your total combined earnings from other sources. Because the collection system is structurally blind to your overall income, the government will not automatically catch the error. Proactive self-audits are the only way to recover these lost funds. Let's look at exactly how this happens. Take Gwilym, a 40-year-old graphic designer based in Cardiff. He has two concurrent income streams. This dynamic split-screen model shows his financial breakdown. On the left, his primary job pays a £35,000 salary through PAYE. PAYE stands for Pay As You Earn, which is the system employers use to deduct tax before paying your wages. From that salary, his employer isolates and deducts £1,834 in Class 1 national insurance. Now look at the right side of the screen. Gwilym also runs a freelance business generating £25,000 in profit. That triggers a separate Class 4 national insurance deduction of £750. When we combine those two deductions into a single column, Gwilym has paid a total of £4,418 in national insurance. However, the statutory annual limit for his earning bracket sits at exactly £3,496. The block overflowing the top of the threshold line represents a £922 overpayment. Earning across multiple streams artificially inflates your tax burden. You bypass the legal annual cap, and no automatic alert is sent to you or your employers. The good news is that you are not limited to fixing the current year. You can claim back national insurance overpayments for up to 6 tax years. A small, repeated payroll error can quickly aggregate into a massive refund. To build your case, you need to gather specific evidence. First, your payslips, data from your personal tax account, and your P60s. A P60 is the annual certificate your employer provides detailing your total pay and tax deductions for that specific year. If you have multiple jobs or mix employment with self-employment, you need to submit Form CA5610 to HM Revenue and Customs. There is another common trigger for overpayments. When you reach the state pension age of 66, you are no longer required to pay national insurance. If payroll errors cause those deductions to continue, you will need to file a different document, Form CA8480. Locating the correct diagnostic form transforms a vague suspicion about your payslip into a legally binding demand for a refund. Once you submit your claim and evidence, HMRC typically takes 6 to 12 weeks to process the paperwork and issue a payment directly to your bank account. But relying on refunds means you are lending the government your money interest-free. The professional strategy is to prevent the overpayment from happening in the first place, using a process called national insurance deferment. This flowchart illustrates how deferment works. By filing Form CA72A before the tax year begins, you place a shield on your payroll pipeline. It blocks excess monthly deductions from reaching HMRC and redirects that cash flow directly back into your pocket. Returning to our graphic designer, Gwilym uses Form CA5610 to successfully reclaim his £922. He then files for deferment to secure his future PAYE tax codes, ensuring his employers deduct the correct, reduced rate going forward. Correcting past errors provides an immediate cash windfall. Deploying deferments permanently protects your month-to-month liquidity. Please note that the information in this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute formal financial or tax advice. If you suspect you have overpaid and want to ensure your claim is handled correctly, the experts at My Tax Accountant can manage the complex paperwork and secure your maximum legal refund. Reach out to us directly by phone or email to book a consultation. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like this video and subscribe to the My Tax Accountant channel for more expert tax strategies.